Hi, I'm Mike Yardley. I'm at the Ewood trade show with Merkel, and I've got one of our new side-by-side guns. This is the Special 28. There's a classic 20, both built on dedicated actions, and there's the high pheasant 12-bore model. Now, I have been a fan of Merkel guns all my life. I can remember as a kid I went to Thomas Bland's, one of our old gun shops in London, and the old guys in there, they taught me a lot about guns. They had an old Merkel 303 on the rack, said, that's the 303 over and under model. Michael, this is as good as any gun made in London. And from that moment on, and that's over 40 years ago, I have been hooked on Merkels. But I've been looking at the Merkel range, talking to the great guys at Merkel. This is a company with all sorts of traditional skills as well as high technology skills. And I said, you know what? We could make a slightly different style of gun. You can call it more English, you could call it more classical, but I've worked on the side-by-sides. We've got plans to evolve the side-by-side action too. We've got plans for the over and under, but this is one of the first fruits of our labours, and it's an absolutely beautiful little 28-bore gun. It's a very sweet gun to handle. It mounts very well. Decoratively, it's conservative. It's not quite as gothic as some of the guns used to be. I've lengthened the stock because we're all getting taller. I've also made the stock higher, as well as specifying generally longer barrels that are still fairly light. The problem is when you use a shotgun, particularly a lot of the Continental shotguns, and if the stock is low, effectively you're blocking. If you're right-handed, you're blocking your right eye out, your left eye takes over, and you have misses which you can't understand. Anyway, so we've improved the stock shapes, we've improved the aesthetics of the gun, we've improved the handling of the gun. What's really amazing, this is a true side lock, hand-detachable locks, and yet this is a gun that is still relatively reasonably priced. In fact, I would go as far as to say this is the best value side lock gun on the market today. So there you have it, the Merkel Special 28, a beautiful little gun, and my baby.